Hey guys, what's up? This is HeyTrainCarnate27 back with another video. I haven't done one in a couple days, I don't think, since I've done a couple trades confirmations. I don't know if you can hear my music very well or not, because this is the same room I'm usually in, but yeah, this room is the room we throw a lot of shit in. As you can tell, there's a Christmas tree right over there. But anyway, this is actually a deck tech. Just a heads up, I haven't got to do a ton of testing with this. I've only been playing this deck with friends, and I don't have a sideboard with it. If I was going to F&Ms with it, I would make a sideboard, and I would work on that, but I don't have one. I could probably throw one together, and it'd probably be decent, but anyway, this deck is blue-black Delver Nighthawk. I have not ran I ran two different Delver decks. I ran red-blue and I've ran blue-black. I don't like playing white much, and I've spent a lot of time trading cards for a blue-black white token deck, and I don't have all the cards in yet, but I can already tell that I don't like it. And it's not that it's not a good deck. I just don't like playing white at all. Not that I don't like control, because I do like some control. But I like the control from blue and black, not white. I don't know why. I've never really liked playing white ever. But anyway, I'm gonna get on with this. Sorry, I've been ranting and rambling and all that good stuff. But okay, I'm gonna start with the mana. Okay, I got 4 Drone Catacombs. First off, or second off, whatever. I don't have 4 Darkslick Shores. The reason is because it's rotating in less than a month, and I've been working on this deck for a couple weeks, and I finally got all the cards in. So I didn't feel like there was any point in getting Darkslick Shores, especially since they're like, last time I checked, $8 or $10, and that's not even worth it to me for just to have them for a couple weeks. So I'm running a lot of basics, but I got 4 Drone Catacombs. I think I have 7 Swamps, and I have 7 Islands too. Okay, and to get on to the creatures, I have 4 Delvers. Everyone knows what Delver does. Most people hate him, but I like Delver. I get annoyed a bit with pulling him out of sleeves every once in a while, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But that's my only 1-drop creature. My only 2-drop creature is Snapcaster Mage, running 4 of those. Everyone knows what's good about him. You know, I have a shit ton of spells in this deck, so I have no problem whether it's like playing him and bringing a death card back, like a Go for the Throat or Tragic Slip, something like that, and killing a creature, or if I need to draw, I could just, you know, play it and then play a Thought Scour and mill them, or mill myself to and draw a card, or a Ponder. You know, you guys know how it works. Also a Delver, I'm running a ton of spells, so it's usually not a problem to have him flip if I get him turn 1, to have him flip on turn 2. And my only 3-drop creature is Vampire Nighthawk. This is probably my favorite card in Standard right now. He's an amazing card, especially when you have a Ruin Chancer's Pike attached to him, and it's so freaking brutal on the other guy. You know, you're hitting him for, you know, I've had him hit for over 10 in like 4 turns, and you know, every time you swing, if they block even, I mean, you gain a shit ton of life and slaughtering the creatures. Anyway, sorry about the shaky camera. I'm in a computer chair, so, and I got a hardwood floor, so I'm kind of sliding everywhere. Okay, and my last set of creatures is 3 Disciple Bolus. When I first saw him, I wasn't impressed with him that much, but after playing him, I love him. The main reason, this is the card that I've been waiting on to come in the mail, so I can make this deck tech. But I love him because, like, let's say I have a Snapcaster in play, and I've already, you know, flashback whatever I wanted. Let's say I have a Ruin Chancer's Pike out, I can flip the Pike to Snapcaster Mage, and then next turn, or even that turn, I can play Disciple Bolus, sacrifice the Snapcaster, and, you know, however many, however many spells in my graveyard for that, I get to draw that many cards and I gain that much life. So it can get pretty crazy, and I can even sacrifice a Disciple Bolus if I want to play for one of the other ones. So that's, I don't know, I really liked him. I got to draw like 7 cards last night, on like turn 4 or 5 is pretty crazy. But anyway, on to the spells. First is the draw, or the dig spells, which I have a whole lot of dig in this deck because I do not like having empty hands ever. So I'm running 2 Sign of Blood, mainly because I didn't want to run anymore, you know. And on top of that, it's 2 black. I have no problem taking 2 life to draw 2 cards, especially with Nighthawk. So it's no problem at all. And then I'm running 4 Ponders, you know, the best dig spell in the game, or at least in the standard. It's unfortunate it's going out. I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm not using Index. I'll figure something out though. And so 4 Ponders, you know, it sets up Dover Flips, sets up anything really that I want. And okay, my last dig spell is 4 Thought Scours. I like Thought Scour because I can either, you know, mill myself and toss the 2 cards in the graveyard and fuel my pike. I usually don't do that too much though because I don't want to toss my pike in the graveyard per se, or any of my creatures, since I'm not a creature heavy deck and I'm only running 15 creatures, which, you know, isn't bad, but still. So I really like Thought Scour. I really like playing someone who has like dig spells too, and they you know, set up with a ponder or something, and I'm just Thought Scour them instantly. So that's what's really cool about Thought Scour as an instant. So anyway, onto my removal. I'm running 3 Go for the Throats. Just an awesome card because there's not very many artifact creatures in this meta at the moment. You know, because most of them are zoning out or going out, or they're just not. It's not that big in the meta anymore. So I love that card. I'll be replacing that with I don't remember the name of the card that they just printed, or that they're printing with the Return of Ravnica, but it destroys monocolored creatures. That's probably what I'll exchange for. And I'm running 2 Tragic Slips. I love Tragic Slip. It's one of my favorite removal spells. You know, there's always shit dying with this deck. So whether it's one of my creatures from sacrificing, or the other guy from blocking, or whatever. And then my last removal is Killing Wave. I'm only running 1. I want to run 2. I have 1 coming in the mail. Don't know when it's going to be here, but I love Killing Wave, like I said, because you know, usually getting rid of some life is no problem for this deck, because especially if I have a Nighthawk out with a pike on it. So, you know, I can just play that and play it for like 3 or 4, and if they have a lot of creatures out, they have to sacrifice them all or take that damage, and I'll take, you know, damage to keep my Nighthawk and a pike in my Nighthawk and play with a pike, just so I can just smack them and gain all my life back. It's no problem. But so I love Killing Wave. I love the art on it. It's one of my favorite arts in the game as well. And then I run in 2 Duress. If I had a sideboard, I'd have 2 more in there. And this Duress is from like a tournament deck that I bought a long time ago. But I just like the art and stuff more than the other one. But I love Duress. You know, I would run Gitaxian Probe in this deck, but with it zoned out, there's no point in it. But you know, just being able to look at their hand, and even if you can't get rid of anything, at least you know, you can write down what they got in their hand, or at least memorize it. So Duress is a really good card. You know, plus it fills pike. And then for counter spells, I'm running 2 Dissipate and 2 Mana Leak. I don't like running 4 Mana Leak because, you know, in the later game, Mana Leak is pretty much pointless, assuming it gets there. I mean, this deck can kill fast, but usually it's not a super fast kill. And Dissipate's awesome because it exiles it. The only thing I don't like about Dissipate is it's the 2 blue. So, but it's good, you know. Anyway, for moving on with the artifacts, I'm running 3 pikes. I tried running 4, and I just didn't like running 4. But I love running 3. 3 is a good point to be at, and pike is just an awesome card because I play a lot of spell heavy decks. You know, most of my decks have around somewhere between 12 and 16 creatures, and maybe anywhere between 18 and 22 lands, but the rest is that it's all spells. And I love playing dig spells, so, you know, Ponders and Thought Scours and shit just fuels the graveyard really fast. But yeah, it's awesome. Love that card. And then my enchantments, I'm running 2 Curse of Death's Hold. It's an awesome card. I hate that it's a 5-drop, but I understand why it is. You know, if I had a sideboard, I probably would side those in and out, but I do love them because, you know, my friends that I play Magic with play a lot of creature heavy decks, so, and it usually doesn't take me that long to get 5 mana out. I can just keep them at bay with my creatures and death cards and stuff. But yeah, that's all my cards, or all this deck. Sorry I don't have a sideboard. I'm running 18 lands. I didn't say that earlier, but I'm running 18 lands and 15 creatures and a shit ton of spells. So just an overview. There's all the lands, creature section, the dig spells right there, and the removal, and the artifacts, enchantments. But overall, I love this deck. I have another deck that I'm building right now that I'm waiting some cards to come in the mail. Like I said earlier, it's a blue-white black token deck, and it's okay. Just not my kind of play style. So I'll be trading all those cards once I get them all in the mail, probably, unless something changes my mind or something. But because especially since I got to re-add to my binder. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this deck, and a lot of people say that blue-black Delver isn't very good, but I disagree. I've had a lot more fun playing this than the other counterparts to it, whether it's blue-white, blue-green, or blue-red. But anyway, guys, definitely take it easy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like it, obviously. Feel free to comment, and if you see anything that you think you could change that might make it better, feel free to shoot me a comment and let me know. But anyway, guys, take it easy.